Hello there everybody, it is Tegan here again today, and for this video I am going to be showing you guys my TBR for the month of February, my February TBR, and I'm really excited because I'm hoping to read a lot more books than I did last month. If you watched my wrap up, which I put up last night, then you would have seen that I did not read very many books, and I know I'm not going to get through all of these this month because I have just started up school and I've already been getting homework, and so I'm hoping that being back in school will motivate me to read more, which may sound a little bit strange, but I mean maybe it'll help me to de-stress some from the homework. Or, I mean, it may just make it so I can't read at all. So I guess we'll just see as this month goes on. But I have got 7 books in my TBR for this month. Like I said, I don't believe I will finish all of them. I just wanted to put them all in here so that I have choices to read throughout the month. So I guess I'll get started with the books that I already started last month but didn't end up finishing. And there are 3 of those. And the first one of these is Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. I am about 70 pages into this, so I'm hoping to finish it this month. This is the first book in the Throne of Glass series. I have got the first 4 books in the series. I believe that there are going to be 6 altogether. I'm not completely sure on that, but that's what I'm thinking. And I've also got the prequel, which I haven't read. But yeah, I have started this and it's really, really good. I'm really loving it. I'll just read you the summary from the back of the book because, as you guys know, I'm not very good at saying summaries. I really hope I will get better at it, but at the moment I think it's just better for me to read you the official summary from the back of the book. In the dark, filthy salt mines of Endovir, an 18-year-old girl is serving a life sentence. She is a trained assassin, the best of her kind, but she made a fatal mistake. She got caught. Young Captain Westfall offers her a deal, her freedom in return for one huge sacrifice. Selena must represent the prince in a to-the-death tournament, fighting the most gifted thieves and assassins in the land. Live or die, Selena will be free. Win or lose, she is about to discover her true destiny. But will her assassin's heart be melted? And then there's this sort of headline thing at the top of the book, and it says, Meet Selena Sardothien. Beautiful, deadly, destined for greatness. And I have started. I'm really enjoying it so far, and I'm really hoping that I will finish it this month, and that in the next couple months I will finish the series, because I just really want to, because I've heard so many good things about it, and I'm just looking forward to finishing this one up. The second book that I have here for my TBR is another one that I started last month but never ended up finishing, and that is Zeros by Scott Westerfeld, Margot Lanigan, and Deborah Biancotti. And I am about halfway through this book, and I am enjoying it so much so far. It is amazing. So I'm not going to read you the entirety of the summary because it's 4 paragraphs long. I can't count, that's only 2 paragraphs, but it's a really long summary. So I'll just read you this short little blurb here, and that says, 1 bag of stolen drug money, 1 bungled bank robbery, 6 teenagers, 6 unique powers, 1 action-packed week. And pretty much what this book is about is it's about a bunch of teenagers, 6 to be exact, who have really weird and sort of awful powers. There's somebody who nobody remembers after meeting him. There's somebody who has a voice that speaks for him to get him out of stuff, but sometimes he really doesn't want the voice to. And there's just a whole bunch of different powers, and they just end up doing stuff and trying to get out of stuff, and it's really, 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 really good so far. And I'm pretty sure I'll be able to finish this book this month because, like I said, I am about halfway through it. I'm just really looking forward to getting back into this one. And the third book that I have already started and I'm hoping to read some more of this month is one that is sort of one that I'll get to if I finish all of the other ones, and that is, I don't have the dust jacket on it because it is up on my shelf, but that is Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince by J.K. Rowling. I've sort of just been rereading this series in between reading other books because it's always good to have a Harry Potter book going, and I am up to the 6th book right now. I'm guessing that most of you guys know what Harry Potter is about, but if not, it's pretty much about a wizard named Harry Potter who finds out that he's a wizard in the first book, and then the rest of the books are pretty much just him with his friends fighting evil, fighting off Voldemort, and it's a lot more complex than that, but I'm not going to go into too much detail because most people are most likely going to know what Harry Potter is, and it's one of my favorite series of all time, so if you haven't read it yet, then I don't know why you haven't read it yet, because I mean, it's Harry Potter, and everybody should read Harry Potter, but if you have not read it yet, then stop what you're doing right now, turn off this video, stop what you're doing, go out, buy all the books, and just binge read them straight. Just read them all, because they are fantastic, and I love them so much, and I've read them so many times I have lost count. So definitely go and pick this series up if you haven't yet and read it. I believe I'm just over 100 pages into this one. So yeah, if I get done with most of the other books, or if I just want to pick up something familiar, then I will pick up this one. I'm not counting on getting to this one this month, definitely not going to be finishing it, but I just like having it in my TBR just in case I really want to. Alright, so I'm now going to be moving on to the other 4 books in my TBR, and yeah, these are just ones that I haven't started yet that I'm just hoping to get to this month. And the first one is The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey. I haven't read this book yet, but the movie came out last month and I'm planning on going to see it with a friend in like a week. So this one definitely has to be read this month because I can't go and see it without having read the book. It's just under 500 pages, so I should have no problem doing that in a week. But yeah, I guess I'll just read you the little thing on the back. It says, "The first wave took out 500,000 people. The second wave put that number to shame. The third wave lasted a little longer, 12 weeks, 4 billion dead. In the fourth wave, you can't trust that people are still people. And the fifth wave, no one knows, but it's coming." And I have heard so many good things about this book, and I saw it at the bookstore the other day, and I thought, well, if I'm going to be seeing the movie, I can't go and see the movie without reading the book first, because that's just the type of person that I am. So I decided to pick it up, and I will be reading it sometime this week, and I am really looking forward to it. The fifth book on my TBR is Percy Jackson and the Sea of Monsters by Rick Riordan. This is a super short book. It's only got like 250 pages in it, so I could read it in a day if I wanted to. So I'll definitely be able to get this one finished this month. I have no doubts about that. But I read the first book, Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief, last month, and yeah, I'm just going to be reading this series. If I have time, then I'll read on to the next book, but at the moment, I'm only planning on reading the second book this month, and I'm not gonna be telling you guys what this one's about just because it's the second book, but just give you the overview of the series. It's about a boy named Percy Jackson who finds out that he is a demigod, which basically just means that he is half god, half human. So he finds out that he is a god's son, and he goes to a place called Camp Half-Blood, and yeah, he just has a bunch of adventures, and it's a really good series. I love the first book, and I'm going to love the second book just as much. So yes. So the next book on my TBR for the month of February is We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. I have heard so many good things about this book on BookTube, and everybody was talking about it a while ago, and they all seemed to love it. and I saw this at the bookstore the other day, once again, like The Fifth Wave, and I just had to pick it up because, I mean, it's a super short book, so it's like just over 200 pages, so I mean, it's really, really short, so it should be a really quick read, and yeah, I'm just really, really looking forward to it, and it's blurbed by some of my all-time favorite authors like John Green and Scott Westerfeld, so I am really looking forward to reading this. The back says, a beautiful and distinguished family, a private island, a brilliant damaged girl, a passionate political boy, a group of 4 friends, the Liars, whose friendship turns destructive, a revolution, an accident, a secret, lies upon lies, true love, the truth. So, I mean, from that, it sounds very, very intriguing. I'm really not completely sure what this book is about, to tell you the truth. I don't know, from that description, it was fairly vague, but I am really, really, really looking forward to reading this book, and I know I'll get to it this month because, I mean, like I said, it's just over 200 pages, so I should have no problem reading it. And yeah, I'm just really super excited to read this one. And the last book on my TBR for the month of February, book number 7, is Landlines by Rainbow Rowell. This is probably the book that I am most looking forward to reading this month, so I will definitely be getting around to reading it. Rainbow Rowell is one of my all-time favorite authors. She is such a great contemporary author. I owned all of her other books, and I picked this one up this last month because, I mean, I needed the whole collection, and I've read all of her other books. This was the only one that I did not own, so I will definitely be getting around to reading this one this month. And yeah, I'm just really super excited. I've been in a really big contemporary mood lately, so I'm sort of excited to be getting into a magical contemporary book. So the back of this book says, as far as time machines go, a magic telephone is pretty useless. TV writer Georgie McCool can't actually visit the past. All she can do is call it and hope it picks up. Is she going crazy, or is this a chance to make things right with her husband Neil? Maybe she can fix the things in their past that seem unfixable in the present. Maybe the stupid phone is giving her a chance to start over, if that's what she wants. That just sounds absolutely amazing to me. And then the little blurb thing at the top says, what advice would you give the younger you? And would you listen? I don't know, I just think this sounds really super intriguing, and it's Rainbow Rowell, so I know I will love it. I will read anything that Rainbow Rowell writes. Anything. I don't care what it is, I will read it because she is an amazing author, and I cannot wait for her to come out with more books because I will definitely be picking them up. But I am really super looking forward to getting into this book, reading it, and loving it. So yeah, that's my TBR for the month of February. I am hoping to get to as many of these books as I can. I just know I won't be getting to all of them just because there's 7 books. I've just started up school and it's going to be really hectic. And so I know I won't get to all of them, but I'm hoping to get to as many of them as I possibly can. I'm definitely going to be trying to get to a few of them over the others, those being We Were Liars, Landlines, The Fifth Wave, because I definitely need to read The Fifth Wave this month because I need to go and see the movie, and I need to read the book before I see the movie. And then also hopefully Percy Jackson. The other 3 I have started, so I'm hoping to get into them, but I'm just really looking forward to reading all of these books on my TBR, and if I don't get to them this month, then I will read them next month, and all will be good. But yeah, I really enjoyed filming this video. I really hope I can stick to the TBR and not go wandering off into other books. If I do pick up another book this month that looks really interesting and I start reading it right away, then I mean, there's nothing I can do about that because I just want to read what I want to read, and if there's another book that looks more interesting than the book I'm reading right then I'll pick that one up because that's just the way I roll. Yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I definitely enjoyed making it. Really looking forward to the month ahead with reading, making videos. Not so much school and the heat, but I mean, there's nothing really I can do about those. But yeah, I'm just really looking forward to what I'm going to be reading this month. And yeah, you can give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I would really appreciate that. Let me know down in the comments what you are planning to read this month, and also if you are reading any of the books that I am planning to read this month, or if you have read any of them, because I'd love to know what you thought about them. And you can hit the subscribe button down below to be told when I make a new video, and yeah, that's about it. I'm Tegan, this is Bookwormia, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Hello there, everybody. It is Tegan here again today, and it is February. I have absolutely